Everybody tap in, tap in, tap in. We back live, man. Like I said, we're gonna be going live every day. Want everybody to join if possible. Y'all join in, run it up, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do, man. We got to go ahead and get started without no delays at all. Y'all see the title. We're gonna talk about this Travis Hunter thing, man. Definitely gonna address the elephant in the room. Bring it up, see what's going on, man. See why everybody's talking about it. I think it's bits and pieces from all ends. If you're looking at it, viewing from the outside in, you can definitely see it's some weird stuff. That's transpiring between the two of them. And we just gonna run it up and talk about it. That's all it is. Just simply just sit back and run it up and talk about it, and just point out some of the key things that we see. We meaning we as the public eye, and some of these things that this young girl is doing. That's really kind of just drawing attention to herself. I know she came out with the video. We're going to touch up on that for sure today. We're going to run that up. We're going to get into her video, her backlash, talking about how she's basically firing back off at everybody. Wants to let people know and try to clear up her name type deal. But I'm like this, man. This is where I stand with it, and this is where I solely stand on it. With me, it's like, look, you can see certain things when you're watching it, whether it's real time or it's live. And I really think it's just a lack of support from her. I don't know if it's jealousy. I can't hit the hammer on the nail. But what I can tell you is something definitely ain't right. But y'all know how we do, man. Run it up, run it up. If you enter in the room, bang that like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. Definitely goes a long way for the algorithm of the channel, man. If y'all liking the content that we continue to put out, please do so. Takes nothing to do that. It's free. Just simply hitting that like button shows that you are engaging with the channel, man, and you want to push the channel as well. Like-minded people think alike. So I had to dive into it, man. We got to cover this, had to run it up, had to chop it up, and just get an understanding from everybody else to grasp your attention to see what y'all think from y'all standpoint as well. Am I the only one seeing this from my standpoint? Is anyone else seeing it from their standpoint? Point some things out. Like I said, tap in on the line, call it, run it up. Y'all know how we do, man. We want to get some people engaging into the show. That's most definitely for sure. And tell a friend to tell a friend, like we always say. But let's go on and get into this real quick. We're going to dive right on in. And just y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We're going to run it up.
This stuff. Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I'm not.
Wait, and this is the thing, like, I can speak for myself. I can say from my standpoint, I'm not trying to make this girl look out to be nothing that she's not. I'm just spitting facts of what I see on TV. And what you see on TV is what you see on TV. There's no denying that. It's just a couple of things I got to put in question for you. You feel me? Like, why do you do what you do? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Why are you doing what you're doing publicly? You feel me? This man is the bad. He is the bad. He represents the embody of the bad. You knew that when you started dating him. It really don't matter about who you was dating before, your type of man, whatever the scenario is. You feel me? You knew who you were dating before. You knew who you wanted to be locked in with. So you should just keep that into consideration that now this dude is becoming the man, Heisman winner, everything else. There's a lot of pressure that comes with that. And at the end of the day, pressure busts pipes. And it's a lot of stuff that people can't handle. You know what I mean? When it's dealing with that on the back end. But let's give her the benefit of the doubt and hear what she got to say, man. I'm gonna elaborate on it as I always do. And just see if she's standing on business or y'all think she pulling people coattails out here. Let's run it up.
But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So
see, wait a minute. And this is what I'm saying right here. For her, I think she's ego tripping. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is based off of her. She makes it about her. People want to know what's really going on behind the scenes. It's really not so much about your type and the dudes you were dating before. You see what I'm saying? Like, what a way to avoid the question. What a way to avoid the real topic when it comes to this, man. And this is what I see from her. And I think a lot of y'all see that from her too. You know what I mean? Coming from her standpoint, coming from her background, and how she makes everything about her. That's not what people is talking about. We could care less about your type at the end of the day. On some real stuff, we could really care less about your type. I think what people are addressing is the stuff that they are seeing on TV and why you're not being supportive to your other half. It almost looks like it's jealousy and hate and envy when I see it from my standpoint. And I think anybody can see it, man, whether you're a 60-year-old man or you're a 15-year-old boy. I think anybody can see that. We know control freaks when you see a control freak on TV. And I think that's what it is at the end of the day. I think it's just her really trying to buckle down and control this young man. And like, that's her son. That's your boyfriend at the end of the day. You chose to be with this dude. You already knew what type of time this dude was on. He was gifted. That come with it, though. Let's let her finish. We're going to give her the benefit of the doubt, man. Like I said, then I'm about to cut into it and give y'all my elaboration of what I really feel. Because I'm already sensing stuff off top of this. Like, okay, what is you even saying all this for? What the hell does this got to do? Anything with what people are talking about regarding how you're acting in public whenever this dude is on national television, whatever the scenario is, man. Back to the video.
I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two.
So wait a minute. Not only is you saying that, you also knew that this man cheated. So maybe that's the reason why right there, if y'all looking at it from the outside in, maybe that's the reason why this girl's so far up this dude's ass when it comes to it. So you just openly admitted basically that he was a cheater. And you know that he had a girlfriend, but you didn't give him the time of the day. But at the end of the day, you ended up being with him willingly knowing that this nigga was cheating. Y'all make that make sense. If y'all in the room, run that like button up, hit that like button, man. It goes a long way for the channel, like I said. But let's get back to what she's talking about, man. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, you got to understand what she just said. So she's basically saying that this dude was straight up cheater. She knows it. So that is the reason why she acts the way she does on national television. I don't care about words that might have been exchanged or said, but to me, it's like it's a big jealousy thing. Like, you could be genuinely happy for somebody when they achieve an award or they get to the bag or whatever. You could also show it. I'm just saying, from my standpoint, I don't see none of those emotions when it comes towards Travis from her. From the Heisman crap, from the Adidas press thing that they did the other day, you know what I mean? I guess there was some words that said, you know, that she didn't say, you know, a certain thing. I don't really look at that. I look at the volume of her attitude. You feel me? Like, how was that showing in public? What does that look like on national television? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let me get back into this video.
But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together. And that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like, the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through. But they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field. And then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas. They worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I never.
But if y'all looking at it from the outside in, y'all got to see, what is she looking like when you're looking at these videos? She looks stank. She looked tired. She looked like she's ready to go at the end of the day. So you going back and you saying something different. We don't care what was said at the end of the day. Shorty, we don't care what was said at the end of the day. What we looking at is actions. And I think if I'm standing on it from my standpoint, I think a lot of us are looking at it from the action standpoint. It's not so much of what you're saying or what you're doing. It's like every time the camera catches you on TV, you feel me? It's always something with this chick. And it's starting to look bad. It's starting to make him look bad. It's starting to make her look bad. It's starting to make it look like it's a problem at the end of the day. And this dude got everything going for him in the world right now. He just won the Heisman. He locked in. The boy is world renowned. But then you got a girl like this that seems like it's a little jealousy and hate, man. Y'all make that make sense. Cameron and Mace got on her too, man. We're going to dive into this real quick shortly after this video play out. Like I said, I'm going to let her spill what she got to say. Get it off your chest. If you are joining the room, hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know, we want y'all to tell a friend, tap in on the chat and run it up, man. If y'all got something to say, mic up. Y'all can call the number. It's right at the top of the screen. And y'all can be on mic. As simple as that. Drop your name, where you're from, and hit that like button. But look, we're going to get back to this video. We're going to give her a chance to spill what she spilled. I'm going to elaborate, and I'm going to drop some more videos on the back end of what everybody else is talking about too. Let's get to it.
Fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It was like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it.
Like I said, from my perspective, I'm not going to say that anybody's making anything up. I think it's more so what we, the people, are seeing on the back end when you are live, when you are at these events. When the dude won the damn Heisman Trophy and you set your ass down. Like, you ain't even have enough sense in your right mind to get up and acknowledge this, man. You're going to sit down. You said that you didn't want to give, and make it look like you was giving him his moment and the coaches the moment and the family his moment. You is number one at the end of the day. So if the dude won the Heisman, what you sitting down for? What a coach got to make you stand up for, you feel me? If you being supportive. It's like every time the media catch this girl on something, she on the humbug with the shit, man, at the end of the day. And I know I'm not the only one that see it, man. Y'all drop in the comments below. Like I said, y'all can call up, run it up. Let us know what it is. If you are in the room, smash that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. It goes a long way for the channel, what we're trying to accomplish here, man. Let's keep on to the video.
Something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online.
Bird brain.
Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens in all those videos. And I will not be addressing this again. I didn't want to address it, but here we are.
But then on the back end, you had to address it, right? Because Travis said that you was drinking heavily, like you couldn't take the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, if you're really looking at this, Coach Prime did tell her to get up. The cameraman can't fake that. They didn't edit anything out and make it seem like it was this or we seen something totally different. We seen it from our end. Even if you was getting, I give you the benefit of the doubt, even if you was being in a situation where you was giving him his moment, it was his time to shine, you were giving him his moment for his parents and them to be acknowledged and everything else, Coach Prime still had to tell your ass to get up. It's like every video that this woman be in, she always looking stank on some real stuff. And I know everybody else see that too. Like I said, if you join in the room, drop in the comments below, man. Y'all can run it up, call in. We love to hear some voices, you know what I'm saying? Just running it up from y'all perspective of what y'all see. Because I know in real time, I'm not the only person that see this in real time. I think everybody else sees this shit too at the end of the day. And it's making him look bad, you know what I'm saying? Because he defending her. And on the flip side, every shot she in, she looks stank, like it's a problem, like it's something going on. But yet she just sit back and tried to clear all this stuff up right here. You addressed the videos. I will give you that. You did address the videos, but you're not addressing the fact of what we're actually seeing. I don't think anybody cares about what your type is. I know I don't. I'm just looking at it from my perspective of what I see on camera, and it's bad. It's bad when you put on national television in the spotlight like that. You know where the bag is. You can't fumble the bag. He's the bag. You knew he was the bag before you got with this nigga. You knew he was the bag at the end of the day. So that's something that you got to deal with within yourself. And we all heard her say at the beginning of this, though, he was a cheater. He cheated on his girlfriend. So you already openly knew that this Negro was cheating, but you ended up dating him anyway. So I think you might have a little insecurity if you're looking on the outside in. If you're looking at it from my perspective, y'all, the viewers, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely looking at it from that perspective that she on the outside looking in. She think this nigga cheating. That's what it's about. That's why every time the camera catch her, she on that type of time. She on that type of time every time. Let's get on to this Mason Cameron, man. They kind of go hard on her too. We gonna tap in on them. Just, show y'all what it is from their perspective. They tapped in, weighed in on it. Had something to say about it, man. So we definitely gonna bring it up on here and just put everything together. You know what I mean? So everybody gets that understanding of what everybody's actually seeing, because I know everybody's seeing what I see, and that's real talk, real time. Here we go. We're gonna get on to this on Cameron and Mason. Y'all weigh in and see what they say, and y'all weigh in too and see what y'all put. If you want to chop it up, drop it in the chat. You're going to run it up on the phone, drop it up, call in. This is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go.
Hunter's situation originally. I was like, we're going to talk about the couple. We'll get to that because it's bothering me a little bit, y'all. So it's time to talk about it. So Travis Hunter's fiancée, Leanna, released an 8-minute video on TikTok addressing all the issues people have said.
Y'all just watched. We just watched that 8-minute video.
She addressed her saying that Travis Hunter originally wasn't her type. And she said that when Travis originally DM'd her, he had a girlfriend. So she ignored him until he was single because she's not a homewrecker. And why would her type be that? She also said that she's never had a physical type, goes on and lists the types of people that she's been with: a white cowboy, soccer player, SoundCloud rapper, all of those things. Then in a separate video, Travis basically stood up for his fiance and basically said she's been crying herself to sleep and drinking a lot, and basically like, y'all don't know them, chill out, all that.
She crying herself to sleep and drinking. I've stopped looking like an asshole on the camera then. At the end of the day, then you ain't got to worry about that. Even if you got to put on a front for everybody out here, just put on the front. What you got to be on there for at the crib, drinking all heavy and everything else? You control the narrative. Like, you the one on TV. You're on national television. People going to weigh in and look at that, of how they feel about you being on national television, how you look, your demeanor, everything. People can read that shit. At the end of the day, it's not something that can be hidden. So either it sounds like to me, she need to do a better job when she is on camera, doing a better job faking it. Even if it is a problem or issue, just fake it. You're on national television. You don't think the sharks is going to come out? You don't think the wolves out here, the internet wolves is out here ready to light your ass up at the end of the day? Like, you got to think about that. It's a dangerous game when it comes to playing it. You know what I'm saying? When you're on television and you locked in and people watching you, that's pressure. You feel what I'm saying? You in pressure buzz pipes, you got to be able to take that pressure. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? She might be in her feelings, in her bag, might be hurt. Ain't no sense to drink yourself to sleep or, popping pills or whatever the hell you going through, because you knew this was coming when you started dating this man. He is the bag. But let's get back to it is what it is.
So from what you've heard and what you've seen, Mace, going to ask you first, how do you feel about all of this discussion around basically their relationship?
When I look at this situation, I want to be sensitive to it, because I know this is his wife. Anybody got a wife, they're going to care about it. But when it comes to the things that she's saying, if I take myself out of it and just talk about what it is that I'm seeing, is one of those cases where you don't understand the moment you're in. That's just the best way to explain it. When she talks about the type of people she dated, okay, That's cool. The SoundCloud rapper. I'm for that as a fellow MC. You know, then she talks about the different things about how she wasn't dealing with him because he was dating other people. I'm for that. Definitely, you know, being consistent in that. But then you turn around and date him after you say that he's a known cheater. If he's known to you as a cheater, when you meet him, he's trying to cheat. So even if you date him later, you know you were dating someone who was a cheater.
So look, this is what I was just kind of elaborating on when I literally just said what I said. That's what I see from my standpoint, looking in from the outside, is what she is on national television. She acts like there's a lot of insecurities when it comes to him. I don't know, it's just because of the stature of a person he is or the people that bring around. But it's something, like I just told y'all, and Mace is just touching up on exactly what I just said. That's the crazy part about it, is Mace just literally touched up on exactly what I was saying. So if you knew this going along the whole time, you feel me, you allowing it to happen, and then on the flip side, you making yourself look like an asshole on TV in front of everybody. And then you mad because people judging who you are and how you acting as your character. You acting like somebody that's in a predicament, like you're trying to prevent this dude from doing something. Only that man is going to prevent himself from doing anything at the end of the day. It's not going to be you pressuring him, you know what I'm saying, making him look like a fool on television, making yourself look like a fool on television. You feel me? It makes no sense. Let's go ahead and listen to Mace.
I'm just saying this from a woman's point of view. From a guy's, we get it. Pause. But when you talk about the things that goes along with her, the real issue is that when you're dealing with Travis, you got to understand that he's the prize in the situation. Right. And that's what everybody is really coming down on her about. She's not seeing him as a prize. She's seeing him as just a regular nigga. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular nigga. Like, it would be like a woman, my wife, trying to treat me like a regular nigga. I'm not a regular nigga. I don't make regular money. I don't do regular things. Ain't nothing about me regular. Nothing is regular about any person that lives on that level. And you take the last interview, well, not even an interview, the last time he's doing a photo shoot, he wins the Heisman. She's sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? What else are you going to do? Hit cartwheels? Yes, right, this is going to be your life. People are going to be focusing on him. And it can't look like he got to always defer to you and turn everything and make it about you so you could feel comfortable, because that means the moment is too big for you. And that's what I would say. So I would definitely, even though I'm giving some strong information here, you guys definitely should look into counseling. Definitely look into that very fast, because that's going to help you guys stay together if staying together is really what you guys want, because there's some things that you need that he's not going to be able to give you.
That's facts, man. And big shout out to Is What It Is, Murder Mason and boys. Mason's talking with some real logic. And like he said, man, you got to look at it from his standpoint and what he's actually saying. And I'm looking at it from his standpoint. You feel me? Like you're trying to be, you're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? She the one on national television making herself look like an asshole. Well, now I think that's why she's looking like an asshole, because of the insecurities. If she knew that this nigga was cheating before she met Travis Hunter, this is why when she's out in public, this is the reason why you get the looks that you do from her. They can probably have memes of her, man, just all the memes that they've had. Yeah, somebody says facts. Yeah, you damn right, it's facts right there. My brother, appreciate your comment, man. That's facts for sure. And if you can't see that, man, shit, you blind. You be blind and be able to see again like Stevie Wonder. Speaking of that, we got another live coming up on Stevie about him being blind too, man. So make sure y'all tap into that. We're going to run that up tomorrow or probably later today. But yeah, Mason's talking heavy in the bag right here, man. Like you're going to have to nip this in the bud now, because everybody, I think, can really kind of predict where they see this going. And it's only going to get worse. You feel me? Like this man just in college right now. He only in college right now. It's not like he in the NFL yet. He don't got his contract. Each level you go to, if you know, you know. Each level you go to is going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to intensify even more. So if she can't take it right now, and that's all I'm saying from my perspective. Like if she can't take that right now, because you can clearly see that I think any person, human being on this earth can watch them on television and see that there's something that's uncomfortable. And then you see her and she gets on here talking about everything else about, oh yeah, it's not this and it's not that. And it's, he's my type and it ain't got nothing to do with it at the end of the day. What we talking about is the things that we see. So big up to Murder Mason, man. Let's hear Cam's side of the story. And then we got an interesting plot twist after this.
Just because of the caliber
it
of
just
person.
came about regarding her and some things that she had going on, previously before her and Travis hooked up. If he was cheating, she got some allegations on her too, allegedly, we gonna say.
Yes. And I know that was a long take, but that's what I wanted to share.
I got two things to say, and then I'll let Stat go. Steph Curry's wife had a moment like this.
Man, forgot about Steph Curry's wife having that same moment. Don't marry the nigga, though, if you know he going to get that bag. He is the bag. You got to support them. You know what I'm saying? That's big ups. That's straight up, man. Appreciate your comment, too. Yes, if he is the bag, you got to support him. It is what it is. Before you got there, you knew what time it was. Let's listen to Killer, though.
She was at the red table like, I feel that he's just all about, everybody's like all about him and this, that, and the third, and nobody's paying me no mind. This when Jada had everybody wild bugging the fuck out. And that shit went away quick. That shit lasted about a week. Because she understood, like, I don't know what Steph said, I don't know what happened, but she calmed down the week.
Facts.
Take a look into whatever happened with that. That's one thing. And then the last thing I'll say is this, because I don't really have much to say about it. Because I have no delayed sensitivity. So I just won't say too much about it. The one thing that I will say is that sponsors and teams are going to look at this.
Fact.
It's not draft yet. You just signed with Adidas. I think she's in the commercial, if I'm not mistaken. She's in the new Adidas commercial. So shit go left. She said, I've been there from the beginning. So I would just take into heed, and I'm not saying she's going left, but I'm just saying take into heed, you're not drafted yet. You have millions of people that want to do sponsorship, and you may be scaring some of them away with some of the things that you have on your personal life. Keep your personal, and then business. And when you want to exploit your personal, at least go get your $300-400 million and then get into this. You got a lot of money out of you, young man. And I would definitely take heed to the sponsorship dollars that's in front of you, and also not make an NFL team scared that this situation will cause a headache. Because, look, you've been with her 5 years, and you've been busting ass every year. You just won the Heisman. That was playing 140 snaps a game. So obviously, this isn't anything new. It's just your celebrity's growing.
Yep.
And maybe she's not used to it.
Yep.
So that's all I say. Just keep thinking about your money for both of y'all. If that's who you're going to be with in the future, this is going to affect your bottom line moving forward.
Yeah.
And look, man, I had a big ups to Killer saying that, man, because normally Cam would be clowning right now, you know what I mean? But actually, the nigga said something that was legit and genuine, you know what I mean? And he gave some valuable information. The nigga dropped some real gems, and he was just talking about you messing up the bag. You can't
check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Because she going to put them in a situation where you got all these people that are trying to endorse him and give him deals and everything else. Where y'all see that turmoil, ain't nobody in their right mind going to take that and say, okay, we're going to run with this, knowing that they got drama unfolding in the background. So Killer make a hell of a statement right there, man. He makes a good logic point for a lot of people to put some fat on their head regards. Like, look, man, the stuff that y'all are doing, the stuff that's going on nationally that people can see, if we can see it, the sponsorships can see it. You messing the bag up, everybody can see it on the back end. So they're going to be more, they're going to be in a situation where they're not going to allow you to even get down with them on a business tip. And if I was a business person, I would not fool with that too. I can see the red lights coming right now. So y'all have to look at that too, man. But we're gonna get back to this one, man, and finish up with what
You ready?
what Shorty got to say on the show real quick.
$118.
And then we
I actually agree 100% with everything that you guys both said. I actually hate this entire situation because it didn't need to get to this point if people just kept things private. And I know it's a situation where it's like, of course, her feelings are valid and his feelings are valid as well. He cares about his fiance, so he's going to stick up for her. But in certain situations, especially when you know who you're dealing with, or maybe she didn't know who she was dealing with and not expecting him to get to this point or this level.
Yeah, she knew though.
As a woman, especially when your man is at a certain level, you got to be selfless. You know, you're going to have to handle those situations elsewhere because, again, this is a topic that we're discussing. And of course, we're going to discuss it because he is a celebrity. This is part of the news. People are going to talk about it, whether you want them to talk about it or not. You have to learn that you don't have to address everything and not everything's going to be about you. Like I tell my friends this all the time. They're like, oh, if I want to date like a rapper, an athlete, like girl, it's not going to be about you. That's just the truth. And you have to understand that. And that's okay. Now, if you're not okay with that, that's a discussion that needs to be had in private. So you figure out your next steps and can move forward because this lifestyle is not for everybody.
That's facts right there, man. She spit some real gems too right there. Because I think that's what it is at the end of the day with Leanna or whatever her name is, Leanna, I think she's really making it about her. And it ain't about her at the end of the day. Let me say it isn't about her anyway. It's about Travis. Now, if you dare, you know what I'm saying, and you love the nigga, then you're going to support him and roll with him, roll through the punches and bunches, and y'all learn how to get together, work it out. But if y'all on national television making it look bad, because it definitely looks bad. Like I said, anybody from 70 years old can see the signs all the way down to a 10 or 15-year-old, you know what I mean, watching it like, man, she's a hater. She's a big-time hater. We're going to switch the narrative on, man. Shout out to It Is What It Is, or It Is What It Ain't. You feel me? For bringing their perspective on it too, man. Like I said, I've literally touched on all of this before I even showed this clip, just for the fact to show you that, you know, other people are thinking like-minded like myself. You know what I mean? And if you're a like-minded person that sees the same thing, y'all drop in the comments below. Like I said, remember to keep it a buck with it at the end of the day, because that's what it's about. I don't really think it's about what Leanne's trying to make it seem like that we're painting her out to be a bad person. The only person that's painting somebody out to be a bad person is herself. And that's it with it. You feel me? And she got to do a better job knowing that this stage ain't for everybody, just like old girl just said. The stage is not for everybody. So with that being said, better buckle up, tighten up on your shoe game. You feel me? And get yourself together, because you're going to be on TV a lot more than what the hell you thinking right now. That's for damn sure about that, man. And then lastly, I got another video, man, because, you know, everybody's talking about, she's talking about her type and these dudes she dated before him and this, that, and the third. But we want to know some insight about where she come from. You know what I'm saying? What's her background? So I'm going to give play another video. Shout out to the homie Self-Talk, dropping some real knowledge on this video, man. He did some digging and some things allegedly. You know, she had been a stripper in Atlanta. And I think that ended up coming out to the forefront. A lot of people ended up seeing this, and then I think she did like a cease and desist order to a certain YouTuber when it came to that. So we're going to tap into this one real quick. And y'all let me know in the comments, like I said, man. Let me know what you think. We're going to get into this video. Like I said, shout out to the homie Self-Talk. You know what it is, and we're going to go ahead and get it popping. Let's get it.
People try to,
and that's everything I watched before. We're going to get straight to it.
So we got to talk about Travis Hunter Fiancée again today, guys. And we got some shocking information to show you guys. They got the footage. They found some information allegedly on Travis Hunter Fiancée. I have to say allegedly because we really don't know if it's true or not. But let's just say people on the internet are taking deep dives. They're even saying that Travis Hunter and his fiancée has been trying to wipe her past. And as you can see, Travis Hunter, he even made a threat online to internet bloggers.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that.
Shots fired.
Playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my puppet shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff.
So this story is getting deep. So in today's video, I want to reveal everything that's been exposed about Travis Hunter's fiance and her past, man. The videos I've used today, I will have their links down below. I'm just going to show clips of what I found so far. So let's check out this clip right here, man.
Are you excited about the wedding?
Yes, bro. Well,
Don't sound excited.
I'm just ready to go eat, dance, do my thing. That's it.
When you
hang out
get
with
married?
the guys, hang out with the family. May 24th next year, bro.
Oh, you already got a date?
Yes, bro. Right after a rookie minicamp. Yeah.
Dang.
Bro, yes, we got a date.
Where's it gonna be at?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
So why'd you pick Chattanooga, Tennessee out of everything?
A good venue, bro. She wanna have a good venue. Enough for everybody to
Why don't you just have it at that house?
Oh boy, that would have been tough too, though.
It's not too late.
That would have been too. Nah, it's definitely too late. She already paid for everything. It's over with.
Of all the places that y'all can get married, you said it's a nice venue. It's nice venues everywhere, bro. It's so nice, bro.
And it's crazy why they talk about Chattanooga, Tennessee. I believe their laws are a little bit different when it comes to certain things regarding marriage. And I don't know, man. It's a lot of things that's being said on that perspective too. You know what I mean? When it comes to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and how the laws are different when it comes to, having all type of different things, man, all type of different issues, things that could come about, prenups, you name it, so we're gonna let them get into this though.
In the same, the laws in Tennessee pertaining to people who may have bad intentions. Tennessee have loose laws, and this is one of them. Loose interpretation of prenups. Courts enforce prenuptial agreements, but challenges based on claims of unfairness or duress might leave gaps for manipulation. So if you had a prenup that was geared towards you, 90%, they can see that as unfair. Alimony awards. Spouses with higher income or significant assets may face long-term financial obligations if the marriage ends in divorce. Which brings me to the next topic. No fault-based grounds for divorce. She can divorce you for anything. You can divorce her for anything. But if the alimony is set up, even though you divorce her, you still might have to come out a significant amount of your assets.
And when I was looking through his comment section in that video, he said he's not really sure, 100% sure about the marriage law. So if you guys have more information about that, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about that. And also there was more information that came out and that got leaked about Travis Hunter's fiancée. Apparently a person knew more about her history of being an alleged stripper.
This YouTuber here exposed the fact that Travis Hunter's girlfriend worked at a strip club, but in what capacity? Was she a stripper or did she have other roles? Well, let's get to it.
I go in my comments and I see this.
So one of his followers, his subscribers, they go ahead and let him know, hey, bruh.
If y'all new to the room and y'all are joining, bang that like button, man. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to run it up, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're talking about this Travis Hunter thing right now. Let's get back into this video. But bang that like button if you are new to the channel, and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn that post notification on to all. Let's get it.
Used to, frequent this strip club in Atlanta called Cheetahs. And, Travis Hunter's girl was a dancer at the strip club. She was a dancer. She used to dance here. All right. And, he sent over the contact where she was listed as one of the dancers at the club in his phone.
And then he sent me her phone number. Now, I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm doing the story, yada, yada, yada. Oh, Gab might be, you know what I'm saying, one of them things. One of them, yeah, she was getting down in Atlanta in one of them clubs type shit. He was like, bro, this is, if you want to figure out if the number for real, put the number in Cash App. Boom, put the number in Cash App.
So he put it in Cash App, and it's her number, right? So the guy who had her number saved as one of the dancers is on point now. Her number is saved. Yes, it's her.
Oh, yeah, this just got shot down. On my Instagram, then I said,
look, man, I'm going to give it to my dude. You smart right there, man, making a power move like that, because a lot of people don't think that way. Sometimes you got to think outside the box. Hey, smart move, and big up to this YouTuber, though.
He checked the Cash App again, and she changed the Cash App name to Me, Lollipop Yummy, and erased all trace
like she never existed. You know what I'm saying?
Of her identity to that Cash App. So people can still wonder if this number is still hers. So then she DMs this YouTuber. She DMs him and says, you might want to take that video down before your YouTube is taken down completely. A cease and desist is also in order. So hold up. She's threatening to get the YouTuber's video deleted completely because he exposed that she used to work at Cheetah's as a dancer. So then she finally responds back to him, and this is what she had to say, okay? So she writes,
y'all see her name right there, too, so y'all can't make it up. Leanna, her last name right there. And y'all see it. I was a bartender. This was talked about on my TikTok, but you do not have to respond no more. I'm filing a restraining order on you tomorrow. Harassment charges and defamation charges. Been on the phone with the lawyer for the past hour. You will be served in the next 24 hours. Ooh.
I was a bartender. This was talked about on my TikTok, but you don't have to respond no more. I am filing a restraining order on you tomorrow. Harassment charges and defamation charges. Been on the phone with the lawyer for the past hour. You will be served in the next 24 hours. So that was your number. I texted for a statement. My old number.
So that information has been coming out online. I've been seeing those videos. And also today when I was checking my Twitter feed, there was somebody that exposed that Travis Hunter girlfriend allegedly had an OnlyFans account. So here's the photo right here, as you guys can see. This is Travis Hunter's fiance alleged OnlyFans account. And again, guys, this is not 100% confirmed, but this is just what somebody has put out, saying that they did their research to dox her information, and this is what came up. Just like the YouTuber who used her cell phone number, and it was linked back to her Cash App, allegedly. So yeah, guys, there's more information that's coming out while on.
Hey, that's crazy right there, man. Y'all got to make that make sense right there. That's crazy right there. You can get the number, then put the number into Cash App, and then match everything up and make it legit. Like, bro, dude did his research, man. Shout out to that YouTuber on some real stuff right there, man, because you got to have the sense and the brain to put all that together. I definitely think it's more of a backstory to this from my perspective. That's why I had to bring it up, man, and just let y'all run it up with us. Like I said, we're going to be doing more lives, of course. Y'all already know. We're going to come with a live every day. We're trying to push it to the narrative every day. I got my other half, working. He's working a lot. He's going to be able to join the show, run it up, man, so there'll be two of us. And we want y'all to call in, man. Call the line. Hit us up. Hit us up in the chats. If you got any questions, you know what I'm saying, you want to spill your piece, give your commentary or whatever that you feel like you want to do, man. This is the platform where you can get it done, man. It's the only platform where you can keep it a bean, keep it a buck with us, man. As we running it up, y'all run it up with us. But that's all I have for this one, man. Like I said, we're going to tap in, go lives. We're trying to figure out the lives. The lives will either be between 10 and 12, either Pacific Standard Time, or maybe 1 or 3 Eastern Standard Time. We just going to get on here and figure it out, man. But we appreciate everybody that's tuning in. If you are new to the channel, bang that subscribe button, man. Trust me, it's going to be a hell of a ride once we really get this thing pumping the way we want to. Real busy. No, we are not monetized. You know, we were making money at one point, and we stopped making money from YouTube, just learning everything about the platform in general, being able to make some money, not making the money right now, but we don't care about that, man. It's really about just chopping it up, kicking some game, running it up. You know, just listening to y'all opinions, because one thing about this channel is we appreciate everybody's opinions, and that's what people I think don't value now, is that everybody's so hard on what they say is facts or what they hear somebody else say is facts. We can agree to disagree and keep it moving and have a decent conversation on that, man. So that's one thing about this channel. And another thing about this channel, man, is we be exposing the truth too. We've been doing that since 21 Jump Street. So y'all got to keep that in your mind too. We've been doing this. We got over 700 something videos, all organic followers. None of that bullshit where we, you know, buying followers. Because a lot of these YouTubers do it to make their channel look legit. They buy followers, buy likes, and buy everything. We running it up. And if you like-minded people that think like us, y'all can run it up too and keep it a beam with us. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to keep it a buck by dropping in the comments. We want y'all to keep it a buck by calling in to the show, running it up. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We're going to come back with another video, man. Got something special for y'all. I think we're going to either kick it off later tonight or we're going to do it first thing tomorrow. Run it up with y'all live, man. But we just appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody that is subscribing to the channel. Go run that Denzel Washington video up with Jay-Z, you know, dissing him. That video is doing over 3 million right now on YouTube, and just making some noise, you feel me? So tell a friend to tell a friend, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate everybody running it up like we said again. We're going to go and get up out of here, man. Until the next time. Peace.